What's happening, you guys? Getting my bike ready for doing some riding at the track this weekend. Yeah, I just did a video on rejetting the carburetor, or at least, you know, how to get to the carburetor and all that. So I've already got all of that together. But now, I'm about to clean and oil my air filter. This is still left from my ride last weekend. I've got the air filter out now, obviously, but see, it's pretty dirty down in there. I like to wipe all that clean. With a damp cloth. You can use whatever, simple green or contact cleaner or kerosene or whatever. I just like to wipe all that area clean, and then maybe look down in the boot as well. Make sure there's no debris or dirt down in there. You can blow it out, with some compressed air if you see anything down in there. But as far as cleaning the air filter, here's a method I've been using for, a good 30 years. I have this, 5-gallon bucket. And then this is from a minnow bucket, like for fishing. Hold on one second. Excuse me. This little inner bucket is, usually found in a minnow bucket for, for fishing and whatnot. This is what holds my debris from my air filter cleanings. Okay? But the fluid itself is nothing more than kerosene. And I prefer kerosene over gasoline, for crying out loud, because gasoline will just destroy the seams. Like, here's a new filter that I haven't oiled yet, but see those seams around the top and the bottom and all that? Gasoline can just destroy that stuff. As well as it'll shorten the life of the foam. So I know tons of people do it, use gasoline, but come on now. It is not good for a foam filter. So I use something that still cleans very well, which is kerosene. I just leave it in this bucket, and I dunk my dirty filter in there and massage it and make sure that all the dirt comes off of it. Keep this bucket handy. But then it is not time to oil the filter after you've cleaned it. I hate to break it to you. Let me show you the next step. The next step is to now clean the solvent off of your filter. So I just fill my sink with, good soapy water, soapy warm water. Now I wash my clean filter, so to speak, the one that I just dunked into kerosene, because if you try to oil a cleaned air filter that still has solvent, gasoline, kerosene, whatever you use, if it still has that solvent on the foam, when you go to apply your oil, it's not going to stick as well. Because, of course, that sort of oil cannot stick to solvent. So, after I clean it in the kerosene bucket, I come up here to the kitchen and clean it again in nice, warm, soapy water. Okay? You have to just massage it, treat it like you're trying to clean it, get all this mess off of here. Then I will, of course, rinse it in water in this same sink. Rinse it, massage that all out, then dry it off with a fan or a little space heater, something to dry it completely. Then you can apply your filter oil, and it will stick beautifully to every little hole, all these little tiny holes in here. The oil will stick to it beautifully. Then you massage all that in, spread it around evenly, let that dry as well, then reinstall it in the bike. I know it sounds like a ton of stuff to do just to clean an air filter, but you will be surprised at how much better the filter can trap particles if it is properly